Well, Newburgh, Indiana, and I'm the victim of a great tragedy. So, what tragedy? You're probably well asking. Well, the Electro 35 GSN, that beautiful 35mm rangefinder that I restored not long ago, this one, I brought it with me to take a few pictures on this trip, essentially use it for the first time, but for whatever reason, the batteries went dead, and despite my best efforts to repair it, no, it's not working. Now, luckily, that bad boy will shoot mechanically with no battery at 1/500th of a second. So, I have that here, but I've also got the estimable Jupiter 8 mounted to the Sony A7R Mark Trace, and I thought I would just walk down the main drag of Newburgh, Indiana. Nice old Civil War town, I think on the Ohio River. Pretty sure it's the Ohio, and we'll see what we get. Apparently, the town of Newburgh, Indiana, was the first town during the Civil War to be captured by the Confederacy, apparently without firing a shot, which is what the little sign back there told me. Believe it or not, I'm almost done traversing the quote main drag here, so I'm just going to cut up one of these little side streets, then turn back over just to see. It's about 1:30, so it's not the best time to be shooting, but maybe there is some interesting things around here. Maybe. Yep. Access denied. Jesus, it's some loud motherfuckers around here. Good God. So how exactly are we managing to shoot with the Electro 35 at 1/500th of a second? Well, it's all based on the sunny 16 rule. If you're not familiar with that, it's whenever it's sunny, when you're shooting film, you shoot at shutter speed that is 1 over whatever ISO you happen to be shooting. I have Pan Crow 400 from Berger loaded up. It is ISO 400, but I'm pushing it to 800. So technically, I should be shooting around 1/800th of a second. But, of course, we can only shoot at 1/500th of a second. And that's where having this Sony A7R Mark III really comes in handy, because all I've done is set the Jupiter 8 to 16, f16, and 1/500th of a second exposure. Jesus. Anyway, 1/500th of a second exposure, and put the ISO to 800. So essentially I'm shooting the same thing with the A7R that I am with the Electro. So yeah, it makes things a lot easier from a technical standpoint. So let's go find a bar. So maybe about a quarter mile up the road, found this little place. And they have a sign out front that says Oktoberfest. We shall see. So yeah, this is our kind of place. This is Knob Hill Tavern. And apparently they have culinary. Yeah, so it's going to be a good day. And apparently I have a bit of an accent. Maybe some of you have noticed. I am in fact from West Tennessee. Strangely enough, this random little tavern pub has something called Fiddler catfish, a little whole small catfish. And that's the only place I've ever heard of that outside of Tennessee. So that's what we're getting. And this is what we're having. Approach. Oh, okay.
Every time I would ask him, he'd be like, we went to Joanne's because my country was like, and we were. Sally was like, dude, I mean, it was ridiculous. And they had like normal stuff right after we were long, and they had this.
Okay, so maybe it's a regional thing. I hope you can hear me, by the way. This is what they call a fiddler, right there. We just call it a whole catfish back home, but it looks amazing, smells amazing, and it's a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be.
That's what she said.
Michael, please. Please.
But yeah, so that's it. Fiddler's, Knob Hill Tavern. I don't know where to look.
Yeah.
Take care. Well, I do believe that's the end of this town. Newburgh, Indiana. You haven't been bad. This has been a very impromptu video, but I hope you enjoyed it. Adam Welch, and as always, I can't end these videos